hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And we have our very first corner. There's the shot! Goal! Brazil! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Now it's Neymar. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Always onto this. And now they can clear their lines.
Spain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. And it's Olmo. That's very neat. Great ball, and he's in here. Gabriel gets rid without sophistication. Howson. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Bojan. Beraldo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oscar Mingueza. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, some tackle that. Ronaldinho gets over and intercepts. Oscar Mingueza. Xavi Alonso. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Raul. Well read, nice interception. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And back to the goalkeeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Brazil happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Brazil definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Xavi Alonso. Out to the left it goes. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Raul. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. That has ended up in no man's land. Brazil are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Looking for the run. Kubasi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Climbs up big! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Lopez. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Number 20, Dani Olmo. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Gavi.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
But they've got it again. Still no way through. The defence tries from a long way out. And they're back on the ball again. Well, there's the clearance. Now he's got space here. Oh, terrible pass. Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Number 6.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then.
Number 18, Alvaro Morata.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that was nowhere near his best. And that is that. Brazil have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates.